Leo sat by a giant oak tree in his backyard. Its leaves were starting to turn pretty orange and red. Leo loved running his small fingers over the bumpy bark. "How do you grow so big, Mr. Oak?" he whispered, tilting his head up at the rustling green leaves still clinging high up. He wished he knew the tree's secret. A gentle breeze made a few leaves dance to the ground. The leaves whisper. Leo held the red leaf carefully. It felt crinkly and delicate. He closed his eyes and pretended the leaf was whispering. "I need sunshine and water," he imagined it saying. He remembered his mom pouring water on her little tomato plants. "Trees must drink a lot," he giggled, wondering how much a big tree drinks each day. Worms and wonder. Leo leaned closer to the tree's base. A tiny worm squirmed in the dirt. It was digging and moving the earth. "Hello, little worm," Leo whispered. He remembered his teacher saying worms help the soil. "Do you help the tree get drinks too?" he asked the worm, which just kept wiggling. He knew the soil felt softest near the roots. Mom's magic book. Later, Leo found his mom in the kitchen baking cookies. "Mommy, how does Mr. Oak drink so much water? And how does it get to the top?" he asked, tugging her apron. Mom smiled, wiping flour from her hands. "Let's look in my special nature book after cookies," she said, knowing just the right page. The smell of warm chocolate chips filled the air. Roots like straws. Mom opened a big book with colorful pictures. "See, Leo?" She pointed to a drawing of a tree's roots underground. "These roots are like tiny straws. They slurp up all the water from the soil, just like you slurp your juice." Leo's eyes widened. He imagined the tree with hundreds of little straws hidden beneath the ground, drinking noisily. The trunk's tiny tunnels. Mom turned the page. "Once the water is slurped up by the roots, it travels up," she explained, pointing to lines inside the tree trunk picture. The trunk has tiny tunnels, even smaller than spaghetti, that carry the water all the way up, up, up. Leo traced the lines with his finger. He imagined the water rushing through those tunnels, like a secret underground river. Leaves are tiny chefs. Another page showed a close-up of a green leaf. Mom said, "When the water gets to the leaves are like tiny chefs. They use the water and sunshine to make yummy food for the tree." Leo looked at the pretty red leaf he still held. "So, my leaf was making food?" he asked, thinking of his mom making cookies. Breathing out fresh air. "And after the leaves make food," Mom continued, pointing to tiny dots on the leaf drawing, "they let out fresh air for us to breathe. These little spots are like tiny mouths that open and close." Leo took a big breath in and puffed it out. "So, trees make our air clean?" he asked, his eyes wide with understanding. It was like magic. A thank you hug for Mr. Oak. Arm in arm, Leo and Mom went back outside. The early evening sun cast long shadows. Leo ran straight to Mr. Oak and gave its rough trunk a giant hug. "Thank you, Mr. Oak, for your drinks, your food, and your clean air," he shouted up, feeling so happy. He imagined the tree smiling down at him, its leaves rustling gently in response. Mr. Oak's secret shared. Leo sat by the big oak tree again, but this time he knew its secrets. Roots drank water, tunnels in the trunk moved it up, and leaves were busy chefs making food and fresh air. He imagined the worms still wiggling, helping the soil. He snuggled closer to the tree, feeling warm and full of wonder. Mr. Oak was not just a big tree. It was a big, busy, wonderful friend.